Hello, welcome to the sunny moment of life, where we're going to be doing a very simple 10-minute exercise routine for you to start your day with. If you can try and do it maybe 3 or 4 times a week, that will really help strengthen your core, your abdomen, which will help protect your lower back and reduce any aches and pains and stiffness that you have there. So throughout this, don't push yourself into any positions where you feel pain. Just go as far as you comfortably can, and if you're not sure, then check with your doctor first. So, stand on both feet. Feet facing forwards, hip width apart. Slightly bend your knees and relax. Stretch your arms up right to the ceiling, keeping your back straight, bending forwards from the hips, keeping your back straight the whole time, and your head up. Hold it there for a few seconds, and then carry on down, only as comfortably as you can. If you can touch the floor, fine. If you can't, don't worry. Take the weight onto your hands, pull your left knee forward and your right leg back. Stretch your head up and your tongue out in a big roar. And you're going to take your left foot back to join your right foot. Feet flat on the floor, head down, and just stick your bottom up. Then knees down to the ground, hip width apart, head down, back arched up, head up, back bent down so that your tummy is pushed towards the floor. Arch your back up, head down, and the opposite way again so that your back is arching like this, and then that up and then down a few times. Then we're going to take the right leg, the opposite leg to before, forwards, and the right knee forwards. Stretch the left leg back, tongue out. And we're going to lie down, flat on the floor, feet up, arms up, head up for a few seconds, and then up again. We're going to bend bottom to feet, hands out, and stretch your lower back, face to the floor. And then we're going to get up slowly, both feet flat on the floor, bottom up first, and then one vertebra at a time, slowly coming back up. Do a couple of circles, shoulder circles, little ones backwards and forwards, head facing forwards all the time. And you're going to get your right hand, massage along underneath your collarbone from the centre to your left shoulder. Bring your left arm up, bend it in front of you, and as you stretch under your collarbone, pull your arm out, and back again, arm out, and back again. And then the other side, massage under your right hand side collarbone, little circles, getting your fingers in there. We saw a lot of tension here. If we have sore backs, stiff backs, the front here takes a lot of the strain, and this is often a very tender area, so it's important to try and get in there, little massage, get more oxygen to the muscles. So you bring in your right arm up, bend at the shoulder height, stretch around and push the muscles along under the collarbone as you take your arm around. And again, pushing along under the collarbone to take your arm around. So don't forget all the time, both feet hip width apart, toes facing forwards so that your core is balanced. We're going to do some big backward circles now, 3 of those. And on the third one, we're going to take one arm up behind our backs. We're going to meet it with the other one. If you can't yet meet, that's fine. Just go as far as is comfortable, and while we're holding it there, we're going to be bringing our pubic bone up at the front, and then back out, pubic bone up, clench your buttocks, back out 3 or 4 times. Then we're going to move the arms the opposite way. Coming forwards now, 3 times, 3 or 4 times, and bring the opposite arm up. And the one over to meet. If you can, hold it there, pubic bone up, clench your bottom 3 or 4 times while you're standing. You're not moving around like me, I'm just doing that to show you different angles of the movements. Feet hip width apart still, one hand on hip. Stretch up over your head, keeping your body straight, not bending forwards or backwards, just stretch to your left a few times. And then we're going to go a little bit forwards to feel a slightly different stretch along our right side. And then we're going to the other side, up and over, hand on your right hip, keeping the body up in a straight line. And then we're going to go slightly forward 45 degrees. We've got a different stretch there, up your left side. Then we're going to sit down on the floor. We're going to be doing some sit-ups. These are very small sit-ups. We're not coming all the way up. All you need to do is feel the abdomen muscles activate. So I'll go around this way so you can see. Keep your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Lying flat down, hands behind your head. You're going to be pushing your head slightly back down into your hands so that you don't take any strain in your neck. What we're aiming for, you're just coming up like this, an inch or so. That's all you need to do. So you're pushing your head back into your hands, and you're bringing your upper body up an inch or so you feel your abdomen contracting. As many as you feel comfortable, but we're aiming eventually to be doing 50 of these. Up and down. No strain in the neck. And when you've done 50 of those, take your legs up so that your knees are bent up in the air and your legs are parallel with the floor. Point your toes. Keep your right hand behind your head and your left arm is going to be stretching out straight now on the ground. You can see my hand here, the other side. So now we bring our head up again, doing sit-up, sideways sit-ups, taking your elbow, bring your fingers up to meet your elbow. I'll do it on this side so you can see. Coming across and you're bringing your fingers and your toes up to meet your elbow. Again, you're pushing your head back into your hands so you're not taking any strain in your neck. We're going to do about 10 of those each side. It's good to get your ankles moving as well and your wrist joints, keeping everything flexible, 10 each side. And when we've done that, we're going to just rotate our feet around a few times to the right and a few times to the left. Then we're going to straighten one leg, clasp it below the knee on your upper thigh and just gently pull that leg towards you. And the other side. Sorry if you can hear my knees clicking. Gently pull that towards you. A nice stretch there. We're doing the bridge next. Place your feet flat on the floor again and your arms, keep your shoulders flat on the floor. Push your hips up as high as you can. And then we're going to straighten out one leg. Keep the knees at the same height. You don't want it up here or down. You want both knees at the same height. Hold it there as you breathe out for 5 seconds. Bring it back. Push your hips up again because they would have dropped a bit. And then the other leg, straight out. There's that click again. Keep the knees at the same height. You can really feel that in your upper leg. Push the hips back up again. Stretch out. As you breathe out, breathe in as you push your hips up. And breathe out as you stretch your leg. So you're doing that 3 or 4 times each side. Put your hips up the last time, and then back down. Bring your knees to your belly, hug them for a little stretch of your lower back. You can roll over onto your side now and sit up like that. Push yourself up. Or if you feel able to, from this position, you can rock up. We're going to stretch our legs out in front of us, keeping our back straight. We're taking our hands down to our feet, keeping our back straight. Keep your back straight. Slowly bend forwards as far as you can. It's comfortable. That's a nice stretch there. Hold it for a few seconds. Open your legs out. Relax the inner thighs, give them a squeeze. Massage along there. Again, keeping your back straight, palms on the floor. Just slightly bend into that. Drop into that with your back straight. You can feel that stretch along your thighs. And we're going to turn to the left. We're going to stretch our left arm out to hold the foot. Our right hand is going to support the outer knee. So you're cupping your hand around the outside of your knee. Just keep your back straight again. Just bend, stretch down into that. If you want, you can lower your head. And up again. On the other side. Left hand around the outside of your right knee. Stretch down, hold your foot. If you can't reach your foot, that's fine. Just bend as far as, stretch down as far as you can. If you want to, you can go. Relax into it. You mustn't do anything that causes you any pain. You have to be patient with your body and let it just get there over the next few months when it's ready. Clasp your feet together now. Your knees might stay here, that's fine. Take your head down as far as it can go and relax. If you can get your knees down lower, that's also fine. Opening up the hips, taking our heads down towards the toes. We're going to bring our knees up. Support yourself. Straighten your legs. And one vertebra at a time, coming back up. That's a really good stretch. Up to the ceiling. Give your arms a shake. Shake you all over. Shake your body. You can feel that you've had a really good stretch. For the last part, I use rocks I found on the beach. Now that I'm looking for them, I always find hearts. But any stones you've got in the garden, these are great because your thumbs fit in to the top part. Or soup cans, bean bags, something to give a bit of extra weight. I'm going to bend our knees so our bum is sticking out and our back is straight. We're going to do that. Come up with our rocks in our hands. Meet them at the top. Do that 10 times. Once you've done that 10 times, we're going to do alternate legs. So with our arms out to the side with our rocks in them, just little circles. We're bringing our right knee up and then down 10 times. Make sure your left foot is flat, toes facing forwards, and that your left knee is over your toes. You don't want your knees bending out or in. They've got to support you in a straight line from your core down through your knees to your foot. Then we're going to be taking our right leg out to the side, and at the same time we're bringing these up, our rocks. Again, try and keep your left leg straight over your foot, doing that 10 times. And the final one, so we're taking our leg back. So we're bringing our rocks up to the side and down. Bringing our right foot up towards our bottom. Keep your body up straight. You're not doing that, you're not bending forwards. You just bring your leg up as high as you can. You can feel that in your bottom. Repeat all of those on the other side. So you're doing little arm circles, bringing your left knee up, making sure your right foot is now supporting you with your right knee straight above it. And then you're bringing your leg out to the side while bringing your arms up the rocks to your shoulders. 10 times. And the last one, we're bringing our left leg up to our bottom while we're lifting these up to shoulder height. We're aiming for 10, but it doesn't have to be 10. If it feels better doing less, it's up to you. You've got to listen to your body. I hope you've enjoyed this little workout. 10 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week in the mornings will really strengthen your core and help you reduce any pain that you might be feeling in your lower back. So I hope that enables you to grab the sunny moment of your life today. Thank you.